He is not. The time between 4 years now. President made a new appointment. We have entered new day. Yensued in. And you know, or crime ben sooner, obeying that capacity. Some one did obey order. And you don't know, or any defense minister. Well, you can also be Yano. Nasa son, it's here, dear. And in entry ye. If you say, I'm not sure about your media. A police for civil servants, Emra. And nobody here, Juma. And yet the use of brute force. Because they do honor, Nenye, Ampanso, Senka, Oma, nye professional, and a to ya, a kind of the assembly. It is sad, any dear. Ma in Sibium, say ye parliament. And also, and Krabata, a cat, can be maybe, I mean, can be a memory map, a buying Krabata, a shamra. Ah, Ohono, ye the brother ye, Juma. Na a soldier for be wura o equate and yet it's condemnable.
Yeah, see honorable Dominic Nick,
but in the first place, many questions absolutely no need. A soldier for an entry. I don't know why the least thing near resort to soldier for the soldier should not be common to us.
Yeah,
and there was apart from the misbehavior and intolerance of certain members of parliament. Now, Bibi anywhere here say Asrafo
soldier for
Ebeba.
But the soldier also the command the year, Juma. Who?
But that's what I'm saying. I am not interested for now in even the command. The need for them to be there in the crown and a non-starter, and then the command, no one mark command. And I love the spirit of some members of parliament that almost fiercely resisted them to get back and they say, we know ourselves, we are harmless, we are not going to kill one another. We disagree to agree. Pamcho Monko Hanya Asra for them, then we can have a conversation. So what I don't like about Asra for is in as much as we are independent, but they are most more we are revered. No, some other institutions, some of their utterances against Kwesi, the police Kwesi Fori. They are very, very. Some of the members of parliament.
Yes, especially the NDC side.
They are very unfortunate.
Yes.
Very unfortunate. We have to be we have to also be blunt. If we are being blunt with what they said, say when we support them, some of them, if that is how they want us to relate to them, we relate to them on that same level. Because if you want institutions of state to work, let's start giving and according each of the institutions. Because Obin when you are calling for equity,
you come with clean hands.
Please.
Yes. But Oman Uni may worry. And Kwesi, maybe the NSA, we all agree, say, soldier for ne bar on the yard papa. Soldier for and rap parliament keke.
Command.
And we have to find out who invited them.
That's what I'm saying.
The honorable Tamale Central MP are making allegations.
But that's what I'm saying.
And I think Dominic Nitti will shoot.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Obi, me need problem be with looking out for whoever.
Yes.
In the acting in a manner that was very wrong to me and unnecessary. Unless say be a nipa ne ba be say as of that material moment, no one who be the ammunition be a nazi be
immediately after the obiko bubu
voting screen.
But personally, I think that it was of no relevance.
Abdul Malik Bekubako said, regardless of who might have invited the military into the chamber of the house, that military presence was a needless intrusion and unwarranted escalation of the already bad situation. Contempt of parliament. I will support an investigation into that negative development.
And upon me trying to me reaching around bed 9. Okay. Then the line and go through because na me pe in Chimuka Krebi and in Tiasebi every the honum. Oh, senior.
I'm Professor Ransford Jampo in Incomo, or Associate Professor of Political Science and Director of the Center for European Studies, University of Ghana. Professor Jampo.
Professor Jampo.
Professor Jampo.
Oh, no, tree a
yeah. There's a motto.
Yeah, what time is it to Professor Jump?
Who is the elder of the Church of Pentecost?
Well, you better draw about Apostolic Empowerment Ministry.
I didn't hear.
Or one fine gentleman, or useful for the work of God and useful for Mother Ghana.
Now, Pentecost, they work of wine.
No, more enough people are more impacted generations than that. For example, you say what you're going to say.
Prof. Now, Prof, we have a call there. Official Panso. With interest in politics in Ghana, no, we be pay close attention to their course in Parliament, if free Enra and Najo to Ahomachi Besi and pay. In one word, how would you describe the Uhu on TV?
Normal for a parliament that can be described as hanged.
Normal
for a parliament that can be described as hanged. Because a hanged parliament, actually, political parties now our parliament obiye ni ahoden or constitute what we call majority. Yendu sabi so that in the history of Ghana's Fourth Republic, yendu be that. And this is the first time. And you know, first time renting ama enyama bia e course so on aye nipa one. But quite normal. It fits into the whole theory we call legislative violence. The legislative violence are essentially you are talking about a clash between members of parliament, oftentimes triggered by a hung parliament, divisive issues, and tight boots. Now, although the sight of members of parliament say it is quite incongruous with the legislature's stately image, you know. And see say the parliamentarians, you know, almost so and they are prone to stress and anger. And to Usha theory, you know, excess and a part of just all the MPs brought together, fill a house with members of parliament, and then make sure that they are filled with fire of partisan ardor and perplex them with doubt as to the personal gain or loss that may follow their votes on the question at hand, and instill in them with some envy of and ill will towards their fellows, and you would naturally have abundant cause for them to want to fight. All that is needed is an excuse, and once the excuse can always be found, you know, normal. You see, near me, anytime we walk a hung parliament, none of the political parties, you know, has majority, you know. The political party be or per se or fakwan be so outsmart, and I say never be the other side and the India balance. The other side you boot for boot. Now quite normal. Ghana happen. It happens all over the world. Well, and you know, for me, even though it been seen that in the history of the Fourth Republic, you know, the kind of parliament Yenya says so, and this will be seen that in the history of the Fourth Republic. And you know, and you ahomacheno ABC anope. But I want to believe say near emani then say of course I would say was done by some members of parliament elect of parliament. And my view see the kind of leader of parliament firm and stern and somebody who by all indications show say obey fair now. Me did say some of these features a characterize legislative violence and the chair said ashafeno so share empo say black no say idea or 2 million and 9C from and active proactively and can be a baby guy could do quite endure sir. But my dream the clerk was too weak and almost unprepared for the job.
But to be fair to him, Prof, to be fair to him, anybody in his position, no, any the barrage of attacks are not about. So we're confused, though.
Near mention says, or you proactive, and or you firm, and on that week in my view. And ka adena area course on quickly. You summon the leaders, okay, behind the scenes. Now you Marco Casa, and then no how. Yeah, I want to say there is a principle of secret ballot. Secret ballot, you know, a political theory. J.J. Rousseau, no expert, so you say, to enable the general will of the citizenry to be known and expressed on any given matter, no, there should be, voting should be undertaken by secret balloting. In Ghana, no, a criminal, who say, who to aba, ubecha empenina obibehu. And and no parliament for amafa efi the political theoretical angle, or maybe a constitutional provisional angle. Now, maybe I share almost standing orders. You say, yeah, to Sabana, I say secret ballot. Send your bayer and conford you on one cast or muti or my drink.